With violence on the rise in St. Louis, we want to get some perspective from Public Safety Director Judge Jimmie Edwards, who's live with us on News 4 at 6. And Judge Edwards, following a troubling weekend with more violence and fatalities, it's been a violent first 8 months of 2020 in the city of St. Louis. 8 officers have been shot in less than 3 months. Homicides up significantly year to year, including 15 juveniles. What immediate actions can be taken to curb or at least impact those trends?
Thank you so much, Steve. Before anything else, let me just say how tragic the death of Officer Boyle is. He was a rising superstar in the city of St. Louis police excellence. With respect to the violence in the city of St. Louis, we're working very, very hard to try to stem and eradicate violence in the city of St. Louis. One of the biggest obstacles that I have in the city of St. Louis right now is just simply the proliferation of guns. We have to work on guns. We can have an additional 200 officers, an additional 500 officers, while those officers will help us. The number of guns and the types of guns in the city of St. Louis is almost overwhelming at this time.
So, Judge Edwards, what steps specifically can you take to reduce the number of guns on the streets of St. Louis?
Well, what we're doing now is when we encounter guns, we're actually taking the guns away, having an opportunity to look at the serial numbers and trying to make a determination as to whether that gun is lawful or unlawful. We don't want to infringe on people's Second Amendment rights, but we know that in certain areas, both south, north, east, and west in the city of St. Louis, we have many, many people that are carrying guns that we are aware have been convicted felons. So what we're doing with respect to those types of defendants, we are transferring those defendants on the federal side because they can be charged with felon in possession of a gun. That law doesn't exist at the state level.
All right, so federal authorities have targeted St. Louis, adding manpower and resources through Operation Legend. Do you think that'll have an effect on what's happening in St. Louis? And if so, what's a realistic time frame to start seeing results or impact of that operation?
I think we're seeing results right now. There have been nearly 300 arrests as a result of Operation Legend. Our federal partners have arrested about 250 folk. The St. Louis Police Department has arrested another 50 plus individuals in light of this problem with guns and making sure that we target the most violent people in the city of St. Louis.
Okay, Judge Edwards, according to census population data, St. Louis is the fastest shrinking city in America for the years 2014 through 2019. And look, violence, no doubt, has played a role in that. Speaking of those watching this evening who want to continue to live, work, and recreate in the city, what do you tell them about future safety, both theirs and their families?
Well, thank you very much for that question. Violence in the city of St. Louis generally is not random. The violence in the city of St. Louis is a targeted type of violence. So what we see violence involving domestic matters. We see violence, most of our violence is surrounding drugs. And then, of course, there are personal disputes. And so this violence is targeted and not generally random. We have very, very safe neighborhoods in the city of St. Louis. In fact, most of the people are fairly safe in the city of St. Louis. The people that are not safe in the city of St. Louis are those people that are participating in the violent activities.
Judge Edwards, thank you for your time. We'd love to follow up with you if you're open to it, have you back on News 4 at 6 Live to update us in just a few weeks, if that's okay with you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Be happy to return. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, Judge Jimmie Edwards, Public Safety Director for the city of St. Louis.